This is a lecture. I'm going to talk about Angkor society and Angkor Wat. Following, I was talking about the medieval Khmer kingdom and medieval Khmer religion. This vivid record is based on the book called Jinnah Pungtogi, done by Judalgan, as I mentioned in the previous lecture. And this actually is show the map how he reached there from China, Hangzhou area to Angkor Wat area. So this sea travel through the coast takes, according to its record, 3 months. And from here in Champa, moving into the Mekong Delta and change the boat and going all the way to the Angkor Wat takes another 3 months. So almost 6 months journey required. Going back also takes 6 months. He stayed there for 1 year. So I think 2 years Judalgan was there in Angkor Wat. 2 year required while he was just staying there for just 1 year. And during that 1 year, he actually explained what sort of society it is. He explained it. So Angkor was characterized by hierarchical society with the slavery playing a significant role until its abolition in the late 19th century. So slavery somehow 200, somehow 100, at least 30 or 40 slaves in big house in Angkor Wat. So Judalgan was quite surprised to see there. Most households had numerous slaves, often captured from northern mountainous region. Northern mountainous region means those area, this north of Mekong river, current day Lao mountainous area. Also, the Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai and Burmese border and so on, those area in between, northern Vietnam and those of area. It's a mountainous area. Numerous, ethnic tribe live there. They are actually captured by Cambodian army. During that time, they become a slave. Women held high status. Especially in commerce and religious activity, challenging traditional patriarchal norms. In India, men is male chauvinistic, society. But Southeast Asia is different. It's a maternal society. Women in charge in commerce, and they also do something on religious activity as well. Even the monks are the men. The main people who support monks' life in temple, actually women, So women become center of Cambodian society. And Judalgan said that if you want to be a success in your trade in here in Siem Reap for the China, you need a nice woman who can control all sorts of things. Otherwise, you can't do it, because woman to woman they usually do the agreement and selling and buying and everything occur, not through men and women. Maybe I guess. In contrast, education for men primarily occurred at Buddhist temple, where they were trained as a monk before entering into society. In contrast, women engaged in social gatherings such as a swimming event, which foster community bond and cultural expression. Judalgan was quite surprised when he go outside of Siem Reap to the river, and he can see huge number of women having baths. Maybe I think naked. So as a Chinese man watching there, it's quite amusing, And not just one woman, huge number of women doing together. Bath is very, very important part of life in Cambodian people. it's very similar to the Korean people as well, according to the record from Chinese diplomat during the Song Dynasty visiting Goryeo Kingdom, medieval Korea. He discovered that Korean people like bath, like bath. They bath in the in the belly, where there is a clean river. They all having bath there. He was quite surprised. Very similar. Bath is essential for people in Cambodia. They just going into the water after giving birth, and the newborn baby entering into the water. Kind of watery culture we can see there. Economy thrived on trade, with the kingdom importing luxury goods like silk and ceramics from China, exporting unique products such as kingfisher, bird feathers, and medical herbs. So China usually export, luxury goods, silk and ceramics, and Cambodia usually export kingfisher. Kingfisher is a bird, just flying high, not the moving, but he actually stay there in on air. It's a very rare bird, which is kind of a special item for very very rich people in southern part of China. They like to feed their bird, and among the best bird is kingfisher. Kingfisher is very important, and bird feather and the medical herb in the south become very very important. So it is a good match in between Cambodia and China during that time. So Zhu Dalguan actually said society become very rich, and they enjoy festivity and everything. How can I say, abundant, luxurious than people living in China. Even though it's a very very hot, and they wear very simple clothes compared with the China, but people enjoy. Festivals showcase the social wealth and the status distinctions, with the elaborate clothing and ceremonies highlighting the rank. So by the color of clothes, by the vehicle they are on, and so on, actually show their social status. And the big family and low family, all they can see from the outfit of the people who were there. Medieval Cambodia was a dynamic society marked by religious diversity, social stratification, and vibrant cultural exchange. Angkor Kingdom's legacy, epitomized by architectural marvel like Angkor Wat and Bayon Temple, continue to captivate the historians, archaeologists, and tourists alike. Its rich history offers profound insight into complexity of South Asian civilization during this year. Very, very interesting to read the book by Zhu Dalguan. The Jinnah Phungtogi, the record of Cambodia, its land and its people. Very, very important. So let's move to Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat, you all like it. At least once in your lifetime you will visit there, among the most important building there. It used to be known as a Buddhist temple, but actually it is a Hindu temple. But during the time it was discovered by French in Cambodia. They saw Buddha statue everywhere, because Angkor Wat during that time, late 1800, occupied by Thai Buddhists. They transformed this structure into Buddhist. So some monks think of Angkor Wat as a Jetavana. Sometimes it occurs like that. But when Angkor Wat area given to the French archaeologists reconstruct or going back to the original form of the temple, removing all the Buddhist influence in the main building. But it's a kind of a mix mix in between the two. Angkor Wat was one of the largest Hindu temple in the world, serve as a monumental example of Khmer architectural heroism and religious devotion. Constructed in 12th century by King Suryavarman II at Yasodharapura, the temple complex's name reflects the city or capital. I mean, the Nagara is the city, but in Khmer pronunciation, the initial consonant and vowel sound upside down. So Na become Ang. So Nagara become Angkor. They're very similar pronunciation. It changed. So Angkor means the city. Wat means temple. So city temple is the meaning of Angkor Wat. It's a huge temple, so they think of it as a city. Unlike his predecessors, Suryavarman II was a devotee of Vishnu and saw himself as an incarnation of God Vishnu. This is mainly because the King Suryavarman was not the lawful king who can succeed. He was a cousin of the king, old king there. But when he was at the age of 14, age of 14 means third year middle school or first year high school, something like that, very, very young, he decided to do coup d'etat to get the power. And he actually was succeeded in. During the time the king was prayed, sitting at the top of the elephant, he was actually going high to the top of the elephant, and he killed the old king with his sword or dagger. So one of his title is going high through the top of the elephant, something like that. He also had a title. So he succeeded in. So when the king, whose elevation was not that lawful, their status become vulnerable. When their status become vulnerable, what they do is a change of their religion. The current powerful people usually believe Siva religion. So he changes the religion to the Vishnu so that new people gathering together, they become supporter of the king. And also they usually do military conquest to show his military power. So during the time of Suryavarman II, Khmer keep war with Champa kingdom. They fight each other, to show his power. And the third, they usually do the building religious temple. So religion become supporter of legitimacy of the king. So Angkor Wat is one of the temple, to show his power. But Angkor Wat has got another meaning, because Angkor Wat is different from other temple. Usually temple facing to the point where sun is rising, so facing to the east, But Angkor Wat is facing to the west, where sun is set. So that actually designate temple is a kind of a tomb. Sun is set. That's of the king. Eternal resting place. Facing. It's very similar. Symbolism there, and also Vishnu religion, Vaishnava in India. God Vishnu can appear in the world, a different world and different time, different location, as a kind of incarnation. It is called the avatar. So God Vishnu can be seen as God, as Buddha, who start Buddhism according to Vaishnava. Or God Vishnu appear as a God Krishna, in different place and different time. And also, Vishnu appear as a elephant, as a kind of fish, as a turtle, and so on. God Vishnu can be appear, and the king, Suryavarman II, who got the power through coup d'etat, think of himself as an incarnation of God Vishnu, so that no one can touch I'm different from you. You know, it's all related to how he got the power. His regime marked the peak of a Khmer Empire, which expanded into Thailand, Laos, Malay Peninsula. Although he failed in his attempt to conquer Champa, he failed to conquer Champa, but he was almost there. And during his regime, Khmer kingdom expanded to Thailand, Laos, and Malay Peninsula, southern part of Myanmar as well. It's a huge kingdom he actually built. Ascending to the throne after intense conflict with the king Dharanindra Varman II, Suryavarman's regime was characterized by both imperial ambition and spiritual devotion. So he would like to show his imperial power, and also he'd like to show his religious power. That's the two sources to give him legitimacy to rule the country. Upon his death around 1145 to 1150, during a war against the Champa, he was posthumously titled Parama-Vishnu-Loka, meaning one who entered Vishnu's paradise. Judalgan described Angkor Wat as Suryavarman's tomb. So his title here actually show a lot to us. Parama-Vishnu-Loka. Parama-Vishnu-Loka. Parama means highest. Maybe we can say highest. Vishnu is God Vishnu. And Loka means the world. So sometimes this title can be translated as the world or the highest Vishnu. Highest God Vishnu. But this is a wrong interpretation because this compound actually is a Bahubri compound. Doj, it is the adjectival, so Doj. Whose world is the highest? God Vishnu. That means one who become the one with God Vishnu when he passed away. So in order to become joining the world of highest God Vishnu, he needs something. What can make him to joining the world of Vishnu? That's the Angkor Wat. so it's very linked together with his title and everything. So in Thailand, we have a city called Phitsanulok. Where is Phitsanulok? Here. Phitsanulok. Lok is Loka. Phitsanulok. It's a very nice city. Very old during the time of Khmer occupation. Phitsanu. Pit is a pronunciation of we. Sa is a shu. Nu is a nu. So Phitsanu is Vishnu. And Lok is a Loka. the final A disappear. So Phitsanulok is actually means Vishnu Loka. So world of Vishnu, we can translate it. But I think it also means those whose world is God Vishnu. So people in this city is a devotee to the God Vishnu. So when they die, they all join the world of God Vishnu, something like that. Very Hindu name, Phitsanulok. It sounds a bit different from there. Okay, so Judalgan correctly saw it is a tomb of God Suryavarman. I think. The temple is renowned for its architectural splendor and intricate leaf sculptures, and serving as both religious and economic heart of Khmer society, reflecting Devaraja kingship. Suryavarman II envisioned his unity with God Vishnu in death, symbolizing by Angkor Wat a westward facing orientation, departure to the other world. This structure actually shows the center is Khmer mountain in the center of the universe, which has got four surrounding peak. So altogether 5 peak in the center of the universe. So this is the place where God live, we believe. So he built this Angkor Wat in the human world to show this is the God world, and over there I'm here to rule this kingdom, on behalf of those God. So he built Angkor Wat. The center Parang is Vishnu Parang, where original Vishnu statue might well be there. Angkor Wat embodies a Hindu cosmology. Its central tower represents Mount Meru, the abode of gods, flanked by 4 smaller towers as surrounding peaks. The outer world signifies mountains at the reach of the universe, while Moet encircling Angkor Wat represent a cosmic ocean. So Angkor Wat is a huge structure, and where is it? I didn't put it there. Okay. This one. So this is the central tower. 1, 2, 3, 4 peak, and we have a first gallery and second gallery to show a kind of a boundary in the world. And also Angkor Wat, outside from the sea, we have a Moet. You can see the water there. We need to go through. This is a huge Moet, I have to say, because as you can see here in the map, Angkor Wat is this size, and Moet is a huge size. This is a kind of what as I called universal water. Moet is a cosmic ocean. It's a huge water there. This water is very important. I will talk to you later. The design helped prevent structure collapse on unstable ground. The Moet is like that. What I mean is very interesting. I'd like to show you some kind of a drawing. I'm not good at doing it in my mouth, but I will try. Where is my 그림판? Drawing board. I need it. Drawing board. Where is the drawing board? I need a drawing board to draw this one. So Angkor Wat area is full of water because it's a flat area, flat area. Kind of area belong to the Turlesab Lake. The water going up and down, as I said to you, in the map, as I said to you. Angkor Wat is here. You can see Angkor Wat here. And this is a Turlesab Lake. Turlesab Lake during the rainy season going bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. Which means this Angkor area was basically very flat area. The underneath the area it's kind of water, like a delta, Nakdonggang Delta or Bangkok, Chao Phraya River Delta. The area was not that stable, not that stable. So what was happening is that during the rainy season, lots of rain coming, lots rain coming. So the water level in the ground going up like this, going up like this. In the normal case, without moat. When water level going up, this ground become going up like that. Where we have some kind of strong tension, usually going up. And then during the how can I say uh, uh, during the dry season, no more rain coming, So what was happening there was that water level going down, it's going down, going down, going down, going down. So what happened to the ground level? It's going down like that, something like this. So naturally, in this area, when we think about without having any moat, this area was going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Any structure we build there, especially stone structure, when the basement is going up and down like this, it will collapse easily. So it's very difficult to continue. So what is happening with the moat in Angkor Wat is a genius way to do, the work of those people, because it actually show the genius way to keep the ground level flat. So it was like this, and this moat has a water, and this water linked to water reservoir. So you can see Khmer area, huge water reservoir linked together. So during the dry season, water level supposed to going up. Those water moving from there to the reservoir, so that the water level in this area is not changing, continue like this. So the area was very flat. During the time when rain coming down dramatically, if they didn't do anything, this water level going up, then the ground level become like that. But in order to prevent it, during the rainy season, those water going to the reservoir. When there was no water coming from reservoir, so that with the moat they can keep the water level in this kind of flatten, not going up and down, so that the land was flattened. Because of this, Angkor Wat was built in here, not really affected by ground level going up and down. It's a genius way to have continue, have this kind of construction continue. Some people said, Angkor Wat not collapsing and stay there like that is kind of a miracle. The miracle occur because of this moat. The design helped to prevent structural collapse on unstable ground. Its construction mobilized approximately 25,000 workers over 37 years, resulting a complex spanning over 6 kilometers with a 100-meter wide lake. Historically, Angkor ruins were known locally but gained international attention by French explorer Henri Moore. So we wonder who is building who was involved in building Angkor Wat. We initially thought it was done by slave. Actually, it was not. It was done by people in Angkor Wat, the citizens. They all do together during the rainy season. During the dry season, they are busy at agriculture and harvesting and so on. But during the rainy season, they can do communal work together. They build temple together. They build temple together. They build temple together. While they are building, they build this kind of canal system together. You know. So some people said the collapse of Angkor society involved in their change of religion from Hinduism to Buddhism. Buddhism no longer wants to build a huge temple. The people in the citizen no longer involved in communal work, where they build the temple and canal system, that no longer work. You know, so canal system failed, then the construction collapsed. So you know, a kind of bad chain effect occur again and again and again and again. Then eventually the building collapse. You know, the society collapse, empire collapse. Some people talk about it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So this Angkor Wat was there, known to Chinese and all sort of Thai people, but Ang Lee Moor was the first one who make known of Angkor Wat to the Western world. So sometimes people talking about Ang Lee Moor as a discover, as a one who discovered Angkor Wat, but that was not. I have to say Ang Lee Moor is the first person to reach there. Unfortunately, for Ang Lee Moor during that time, the going into the jungle is dangerous. So he was very courageous to go there to make known of Angkor Wat to the all of the world during that time. Is a heroic activity, I have to say. So when he died in Luang Prabang in northern part of Laos, his drawing and every comment about Angkor area was published in the Geographical Society, so that Angkor Wat become known to the international world. So Angkor Wat keep rebuilding in order to preserve it. During the Khmer rule, those things stopped, but after that it was continue for the restoration by French, India, Japan, and Vietnam. As a part of a Korean team, I was there for 3 months to do the digital reconstruction of Angkor Wat, and I stay there CMNet for a long time. I enjoy privilege there. So watching very carefully on the first gallery of Angkor Wat. So the first gallery is the outer wall of Angkor Wat. Has got very important important carvings. First gallery means here in this outer wall of the Angkor Wat, huge area decorated with myths from Hindu kingdom. So the most important one, churning the ocean of milk. This narrative drawn from Mahabharata, Indian epic of creation part in the huge epic Mahabharata, depict the gods and demons churning the ocean for Amrita, the eclipse for immortality. It highlights the theme of cooperation between divine beings and mortal challenges, metaphorically reflecting Suryavarman's regime and aspiration for eternal legacy. So God Vishnu appear as a tutor, help, good God and bad God churning the ocean to get the Amrita, kind of water of deathlessness, together with the creation of Apsara and everything was there. It's one of the masterpiece of the carving in Angkor Wat, and it also reflects the Kuru War and and Lankawa, both reflecting Hindu mythology, Hindu epic of Mahabharata. In the Mahabharata, Kuruva reflect Bhagavad Gita, among the most important epic in Hindu society, and another one is Ramayana. So both of the story reflected here in the part of the the curving in there. Rama and Pran go to the Sri Lanka to have his wife back from Ravana and so on. And also we have this parade of Suryavarman, the king usually have a huge number of umbrella show his kingship. In that cases, usually show the king Suryavarman build the temple. He got all the people surrounding there. They all say, "I will give you loyalty," kind of a oath giving to him. You are our eternal leader. You are our supreme leader, something like that, was appear in that parade of Suryavarman. Angkor Wat stand as a testament to Khmer civilization's ingenuity, embodying religious devotion, political ambition, artistic excellence. Through its architecture and relief, it narrates stories that resonate with the universal theme of power, divinity, and the human endeavor. Today, Angkor Wat is not only UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also a national emblem featured on Cambodian flag, attracting scholars, tourists, and the pilgrims alike. So huge, important, a monument, I have to say, is Angkor Wat in this, Khmer society. So I think at least once in a life you will visit Angkor Wat area, and Angkor Wat area and CMNAP give you thought of tremendous impact. I have to say before I stop, I give you one story. I was there for 3 months, checking the monument together with my knowledge of Hinduism and the god Vishnu and Shiva and so on. I was fascinated. Just like that, people who visit Angkor Wat with that kind of knowledge of Hinduism enjoy it there. So there are two kind of tourists when they are coming back, because going over the Moed to reach the Angkor Wat and walking around and coming back takes a long time. The people easily exhausted. Two kind of people. One kind of people usually said, Korean tourists among the groups. One group usually said, "This is my best day of my life. I learned a lot about Hindu culture together with the Buddhism and the Southeast Asian society. Temple and the temple coming is a real, monument to show me how religion created, developed, and how people living there, all sorts of things I saw. So this is the best day of my life." And this is one sort of people. The other sort of people coming back from Angkor Wat usually say, "Today is among the worst day in my life. I just saw stone after stone after stone and after stone. I don't know what is going on there. I feel pain on my leg. I feel pain on all my body, and it's very hot." They complaining. If you study, if you know anything about Angkor Wat and Hindu mythology, you can enjoy this monument. If you go there without having any knowledge, your day will be ruined like that. I want you to be the first group, not the second group, so that I hope you can get some kind of insight or knowledge to enjoy Angkor Wat there. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.